What's good, Rangers? It's your boy Rain, and today we're going to be watching, reacting, and reviewing the 1998 film Saving Private Ryan. So I personally have seen this movie once before, and I know I mentioned it in one of the other videos of potentially watching it if I get somebody to watch it with, and that's why I'm here today. I'm here with my boy Govi, where we about to watch Saving Private Ryan. This is your first time watching it, right?
Yeah. What's up, Rangers? I'm excited.
Yeah, so he never seen a movie before, but I know this is a really popular movie and a movie that is pretty good that I have some qualms with, but for the most part, I really wanted to bring it to you guys. So that's what we're going to do here today, watch Saving Private Ryan. It's going to be my second time watching it and his first time watching it. So now, before we jump into it, if you guys like watching movies as much as I do, or if you get energized watching other people's reactions like I do, or if you just want to show me some support, or if you just want to show me your support, I highly recommend subscribe to my channel. I have over 700 movies that I'm interested in watching. I just need your help. Tell me what to prioritize. And if you're enjoying my reactions and you want to see my full-length reaction, I highly recommend you check out my Patreon link down below. More to discuss at the end, but for now, let's lay back, kick our feet up, maybe grab our favorite drink or popcorn, and let's get into it. Alright.
Rundown.
Also, if you hear some white noise in the background, that's the AC. It's hot in this room, so we're going to leave it on, and hopefully the editor could remove some of that white noise, but if not, you know why there's noise. It's because the AC. Hey, all got blonde hair. That's a dominant trait right there. Oh, she got the Nike bag. Oh, I thought there was gonna be a transition right there. That would have been clean if he walked past the tree and all of a sudden got younger or something.
That would be smooth.
Damn, they don't got no names on them or nothing.
Nothing. Makes you feel like that's Ryan.
Dude, that's crazy. How do you feel about them not having names on them? Is that like normal, or am I bugging to think that's kind of disrespectful?
Nah, I think that's. I think it's just the context. Because if they were lost at war or at battle, then if they didn't have dog tags, then how can you know who was who?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was under the impression that they knew who these people were, and they just got so many of them they didn't want to take the time.
Then I'm assuming that's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah. Trying to see if like are those.
Yeah,
I think they're little trans. I think there's a little bit the writing. Yeah, okay. All right, word. So you say you think that's Ryan?
Just from the opening scene, I would assume so. That they all like went to go save him, and this is the aftermath.
This reminds me of like the old school Call of Duties.
Yeah.
Dog Green Sector, Omaha Beach. They should have like Warzone set up like this. It might be crazy to like or complicated since everyone's gonna be like running out at the same time or something, but I don't know. It's that man Tom Hanks, one of the GOATs.
The legend.
He got flicked underwater. That's crazy. And he's just drowned. I always wonder when I watch like movies like this, or I even learn about it in class. When it comes to people dying in the water, like how much did the sharks, like were there sharks around, like eating them up? I know there was like one of the wars, there was a lot of sharks around. But I feel like they don't talk about that stuff enough.
Yeah, because your biggest threat now under the water, you went under the water to get away from your biggest threat.
I think it might have been like Pearl Harbor or something where there's hella sharks around or something like that.
That sounds right. That was like the first shots I seen them shoot back, and these dudes been letting rounds go. With
his whole leg off, bro.
They got the proximities.
I swear to God. I think that's one good thing that comes out of like games like Call of Duty, is that you know some of this stuff now.
Yeah.
And you can
shed
like,
light on it.
Yeah, you can empathize with it a little bit more, or sympathize, and just be more informed.
I feel like this is the state that a lot of
Yeah, this dude right here, like, he's looking for his arm.
Yeah.
Like a paralysis, a mental paralysis. Like, we're not like professionals or nothing, but I'm like pretty sure like a lot of these scenes right here are very like strategic and like him just like being like stuck in a trance right now, and the dude looking for his arm. Like, that's crazy.
Short party! Ineffective! We do not hold. We're all mixed company, Able Company, and George. Short party!
Oh my goodness, that man's face was gone.
Got out, got out.
Oh, they shot it
the
up.
Box,
Yeah.
The phone. The box.
I got it! Stop the bleeding! Get out! Get out! Wait!
They just said give us a chance.
Yeah.
Bring up some Bangalores!
It's crazy too, because me playing Call of Duty or whatever, right? If I'm seeing someone carrying something that's gonna be harm to me on the other side, I'm prioritizing shooting them first. So I'm sure like they do the same thing in real life.
Yeah.
Give me one more! Ferdinand! I'm gonna die!
That's crazy. His head looked wide open.
Jesus!
Don't take it off. Don't take it off, bro.
No.
Move it! Keep it moving!
Oh my
There you go.
god.
GG's in the chat. It's wild. They did so little. I mean, they did so much to get so little ground improvement.
It's a little deflated over there, but it's the perfect fire for them.
Whoa, we gotta get this draw open! Get in the war! Grab some cover!
That was clean. How they put the gum.
Yeah, genius.
DiBernardo, Young, Ball! Covering fire!
You think about this, a long ass scene. Like, this is still the intro. Like, no context given or nothing.
Because right now, in real time, we're still at the
I love that
graveyard.
sound. Yeah.
when it smacks on the metal, yeah.
Hey, blicking them.
Yeah, they opened fire on him.
Imagine being on the other side of the beach too, not hearing what they saying. You probably have need multiple people in charge relaying information every like 10 feet, something.
Oh yeah, this is what I like. This is the close quarters battles.
Yeah, gotta be quicker than that.
Gotta be quicker than that. You got the Thompson.
Oh, that gun from Zombies.
Got him. Spot him. Got him.
Not gonna lie, their reaction time was slow as hell right there.
Yeah. Got him. You got the locker codes. Dude with the fire.
You oughta set them all ablaze.
Let him burn!
He said, don't shoot, let them burn.
Let them burn.
Hell no. Yeah. Dog,
You ever play that carnival game where the things pop up and
Yeah.
you got him down?
being able to take hostages, or what are called, when they forfeit
Captives?
captives, yeah. Like,
Oh, those trenches are good. They were made pretty well.
you gotta be strong to take those captives, cause you put your hands up and I saw you kill my boys. Woo.
Nah, yeah, I gotta blick you.
I'm like, oops.
Yep. Oh, finger slip. Nah, he was dumping. He don't want no ceasefire.
It's a Hitler Youth night.
Vin Diesel?
They say he was in this movie, but I never saw him.
Yo.
He survived as long as he got a family.
They should have let him drive the boat. They'd have got there good. They'd have been up.
Oh, bad.
They would have been up on him.
They would have drove on the sand with the boat.
He would dodge all that stuff they had in the water.
Yeah, they got decimated. Still took the
Yeah.
dub though. You know how much blood that got to be for water to look
yeah.
just straight bloody?
Yeah, for it to look like fruit punch.
Are those fish? Oh wow. Because it's straight blood, so the fish probably just died out.
Dear Mr. Brian Boyd, by now you have received full information.
No words of mine can ever relieve. Felt his loss tremendously. He was a fine.
Damn, so they got the names on deck and they just type out.
Wow. You just got an outline for them.
He was always the first to volunteer.
Your husband served with a combat unit. Duty is the place itself in which we...
Oh, she saw something.
Yeah, somebody worked there.
Colonel, I've got something you should know about. Yes, 2 men died in Normandy.
Oh, he don't got no arm.
That was the Battle of Normandy. I swear I was gonna say that when it started.
Peter Ryan.
That's the dude from Malcolm in the Middle and Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, yeah.
Daniel.
The 3 men are brothers, sir. That's not all. There's a 4th brother, the youngest.
Is he alive?
We don't know.
Come with me.
Imagine if that girl didn't notice like, the same address or something.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
I wonder if they had like a better system in finding that in real life, because if it's up to her and she just thankfully found that, that's crazy. How do you even send four of the 4 to battle? Like, were there no protocols of like?
Right? Yeah, I thought there would be protocols like that. Unless there was a younger one, I guess they wasn't able to be deployed.
Or maybe they realized like after something like this that like, yo, we should start.
Probably that too. Yeah.
She like, I live in the middle of nowhere. Someone pulling up, that's for a reason.
It's like the house from Courage the Cowardly Dog. She had a modern sink though. Hold on. She probably got a dishwasher in there. I ain't talking about her. Damn, that road was long. Buddy still was getting up there.
She finished all her dishes. She
Yeah.
walked around the house, did jumping jack.
Damn, I'm seeing that star. You probably gotta know. Yeah.
And the
Sheesh.
priest pulling up.
Yeah.
All 4 of them were in the same company. On the 29th, the Sullivan brothers died on the Juno.
Contact with the 4th son, James.
He was dropped about 15 miles inland near Newville.
So they said all the brothers were together once upon a time, and then they realized another group of brothers all died.
Yeah.
General, first reports out of Ike's misdrops all over North. Assuming Private Ryan even survived the jump. In fact, he's probably KIA. Frankly, sir, we go sending some sort of risk.
That's why I like playing Call of Duty, where we know what KIA stands for. Killed in action. Imagine watching this movie not knowing what that means. I also kind of like in a way that they don't spell it out. Like, they probably won't spell it out in real life.
So what?
The KIA, like they're not gonna say
KIA,
killed in action. Like that's what kind of makes the movie a little better in that way.
Yeah. Keeps its authenticity on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good word.
Abraham Lincoln. The boy's alive. We are going to send somebody to find him. We are going to get him the hell out of there.
Yup.
Saving Private Ryan.
Funny earlier because the guy said it himself. The white-haired dude, the one that was talking before when they were in the little like huddle, I would assume. And I'm like, those are the lines that I love that come out of movies. Like, it's just, there's a random person that has this line that you're like, oh, it sticks with me now. Now I know why. Here we are.
Drive Shermans by 0600 bucket caravan with its pants.
That boy hairline is cooked. Look like LeBron in Miami.
We had higher support expectations. 346th Infantry Bundle. We turned them over to MPs from the 29th.
What about our casualties?
Would have been like 30 if they didn't shoot the ones that they did.
John, I've got another one. Yes, sir. This one's straight from the top.
Said this one straight from the top.
You and I are taking a squad over to...
Obama called.
I'm gonna go try to dig up another interpreter.
Okay, listen up. What? Cheese in your ass, Caparzo, you smart ass. Now listen up.
Grab your gear. I'm going to a place called Newville.
It is of 0830 hours morning.
Yes, sir.
12 SS Panzer. These are the 2 spans south.
Sir, there.
That has always surprised me, how well thought out things are done with the military portion. Like, they just have translators on standby for stuff like this. And this is back then, and sheesh, this is portraying when.
It said 1944.
Yeah, that's insane.
I haven't held a weapon since basic training, sir.
Did you fire the weapon in basic?
That's when overthinking was worth it.
Yeah. That's when protractors in class mean something.
Sir, may I bring...
Look at all those misfirings now.
Here goes this guy. Mr. Clumsy Nuts.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Golly, brother. Dropped his typewriter.
He's like, I'm bringing my typewriter. He's like, bro, just bring her for the goddamn pencil.
Is that a souvenir? No, sir. Take your time for it.
It's the nacho helmets they give out at baseball games.
It might just be flags or... Oh, no, you're right. Perfect.
Like
care packages?
Yeah, something like that. Because, remember the other guy was just saying that they overshot something and they have the stuff scattered?
I was wondering where you're from.
Queens.
Say, hey, pal, you just flew from Stupid Town?
Hey, drop dead, Corporal. And another thing, every time you salute the captain, you make him a... So do us a favor, don't do it. So when I'm standing next to him, capiche? Hey.
What did he tell him?
He said, don't salute the captain. You're making it obvious to the Germans that he's the captain.
Oh,
so they're gonna prioritize killing him. He said, don't do it next to him because he'll make it.
Get a load of this guy, Fish. Why don't you ask the captain where he's from?
Yeah, that's the captain.
Another war movie?
Hacksaw Ridge, and they were saying like they take off like the things that indicate that they're medics.
Yeah.
That makes it obvious.
Yeah.
Because the other team, like the opposition, likes killing medics specifically.
I've also not seen Hacksaw Ridge either, chat, or Rangers.
Yeah.
Maybe not the captain, but the rest of us got mothers.
Papa's talking about our...
It's crazy because I saw this movie, but before I saw it, they said Vin Diesel was in here. Or maybe it was after, actually, yeah. But I just remember not knowing which part he was in, and now it's like so obvious.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally right there.
They gave him a couple lines.
Yeah, like...
They gave him a paragraph.
Yeah, I think I found out that he was in it after I saw it. I was like, when? Because I don't remember seeing him in it. And now that I know, it's very obvious.
Stopped by some intense rifle action. Germans have been reinforcing 2 regiments.
That's a dude from Big Fat Liar. I don't know if you remember that Disney movie.
Who's that on the loudspeaker?
Friendly neighborhood morale officer.
The Statue of Liberty.
Oh, I do know who you're talking about. Yup.
Your father was circumcised by my rap.
He gonna do something. He gonna get blicked. Is he not gonna get blicked? I'm like bracing myself, but I feel like he's just gonna get
Oh, we're not in direct contact. Why do they keep shooting him up like that? As long as it's... Try again. What's the rest of Newville look like?
He's like right in the...
Yeah, he's right there. He's literally right in the crosshairs.
Here. Yes, sir.
I could jump off the top. 360 no scope that man. That's how wide open he was.
Stay out of this infilade. Use the buildings. Shoot and scoot. 2 of yours, 2 of mine. Cars out. Fundamental. Gonna be tight. Be prepared for close contact. Sergeant Horvath.
Stay right here. Stay with me.
I mean, it was holding on to him.
Yeah.
Their life.
Yourself a nice prize. $300 a pool. $5 gets you in.
$5 back then must have been so much money. I wonder what it's like watching this movie in the movie theaters.
Listen to the captain. Are you saving us, sir? Please, present security.
That's Anne Frank.
Yo.
Put that little girl back. Suppose I'll give that kid back up.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't recognize Vin Diesel the first time I watched this, bro.
That was just so apparent to you.
I mean, I took the whole kid, gave him the whole fuck.
You was to at least take her down the road to the next... Take this goddamn kid!
I thought he was about to throw her. Vin got Blake.
Where though? It had to be in his back, right?
Where'd that come from? Oh, thought we heard the shot.
No, I know he's in the movie. I'm tight.
I wouldn't venture out there, fella. Sniper's got talent.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably like the worst person to say this, but I feel like that girl's old enough to know to be quiet.
Yeah.
And so something like that would get me tight.
But she's traumatized.
Yeah,
so,
100%. That's why I'm like the worst person, because I'm like,
Yeah.
on one hand, like I understand that she's like, but I'm just like, bro.
I understand you're scared, but we gotta live.
Yeah, and they're not trained like that. They're just like 7 years old.
Yeah. Think about the parents just willingly offering your child away so they can live a life where they, I guess it's safer, but you never really know if they're safer or not.
Where's he shot, Captain? Captain, can you see him from there? You damn it, stay down!
I thought he was gonna get blicked. That's one thing this movie's doing pretty good at, is like it's making me like brace myself way more than I needed to.
That's why we can't take children.
Damn, you know what's crazy? He's the one that died too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he could say that in the culprits in the circle.
Yeah, exactly.
Jackson, sir. Check the tower. Hustle back here. Now go.
Crazy. Family got him killed at the end. Yeah, I don't know how I missed this man being in the movie. That's insane. So Ryan is like what used to be like my favorite actor. I think my favorite actor has now since changed just a bit, but he's up there for me. And I'm also starting to like Tom Hanks a lot more as well.
Oh, they was just having a clan meeting.
Why are you even talking? I'm
Word.
Oh, sidearm.
Word.
Like, what are you expecting for them? They're not gonna give up. You're not gonna give up. Yeah, I think that part was kind of stupid for me, at least.
I guess they wanted to portray like the small subtleties that could cause a team from losing their lives to not.
Yeah, and also just being like stunned.
Yeah, I guess.
Chance that all you policed him up? The road in. Scenic, lost most of our ammo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I slept on Tom Hanks, but like, I never really watched many of his movies. But he got bangers for sure.
No, he's insane. You ever seen Sully?
Yeah, I
Really
think no. Actually, I don't think I did. I think that's still on my list. I really want to.
I would recommend. I'd watch that one with you because I really don't remember much, so I'd watch
That's
that.
the plane one?
Yep.
I think I saw that one.
Used to like go to trial and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the trial process, but I don't remember much before. Like,
Private, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
that looks like the steps from Warzone. You're leaving Chem, going up to prison.
You sick of that song about the man on the fly tree? He's a goofy kid. Remember, I used to P a V on everybody's jacket for Vecchio.
P a V on everyone's jacket is crazy. They know exactly who did it.
How did you get to be a ranger? You got shot in the foot once, didn't you? He was walking on his hands.
Kind of sucks you don't get the authentic handwriting, but I'm sure they don't want to see that. Blood and hell no. Yeah, I definitely missed that my first time watching this too.
You see, when you end up killing one of your men, you tell yourself so you could save the lives of 3 or 10, maybe 100. Do you know how many men I've lost under my command? How many? 94.
You wasted no time saying that.
I've saved the lives of 10 times that many, doesn't it? Maybe even 20, right? And that's how simple it is. That's how you rationalize making the choice between the mission and the men.
I'm not sure that really makes much sense.
It doesn't, but that's not the first time I've heard someone say that in this kind of setting.
Like, I get what he's saying, but like, it sounds like he's just picking up an arbitrary number. To make himself feel better. That's the part that to me that don't make sense. First says 10 times, then he says 20. Like,
how do you compensate? You don't go back to the family.
Yeah,
it's tough.
There goes again. Are you all right? No, look, we're gonna move out in 2 hours. Why don't you get some sleep?
No, he doesn't. Falls asleep like that. The guy's lights out, the minute his head hits the back.
that's why he's a sniper.
Yeah, clear conscience, literally.
Crazy because it kind of seems like it could be lightning, but then damn well those are bombs.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's probably even scarier to travel at night during war. You can't see the landmines. You can't tell for markings. Like.
When we released, I cut as hard as I could. Tried to gain some altitude and still keep it from skiing down like a fucking meteor. And that's how we ended up. The others, they stopped easy enough. We were just too damn heavy. Grass was wet. Downward slope and all. 22 guys dead.
All that for a general?
One man.
A lot of that going around.
Foobar.
So he's saying all those deaths from one person, and then he's saying, we do the same thing basically.
What do you think, Jackson?
You know Private Ryan?
You're gonna have to speak up.
You're gonna have to speak up. German grenade went up right by my head.
Got it. You know Private Ryan? Ryan? James Ryan? Ryan.
No. James Francis Ryan.
All right, give me a pencil. Something to write on.
That's what he just said, though. Why wouldn't he just say yes?
Because he's deaf. He didn't hear him.
So then shake his head yes. He just said no.
Oh,
James Francis Ryan.
I thought somebody else do. Yeah.
Do you know him? Does he know him? Read the message. Look.
Yeah. We missed our drop zone by Bumville or some damn place. We're coming here to the rally point, gathering up men to go to babysit a bridge. The last I seen of him, sir.
Thank you. Right. Thank you. Read. Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Read. Thank you.
Imagine if he wasn't screaming for Ryan like 5 minutes before.
Yeah, he would have been
5 minutes after. He would have been clipped.
Imagine he was just one of the people walking by where they were just counting the dog tags.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, timing is impeccable.
We advance and keep pressure on him until he has to change out his barrels. I think we should be able to hit him from grenade range.
Maybe I should go up the middle, sir.
The way you run, I don't think so.
The way you shake.
Word. official.
Throw that bit right back.
Yeah, he pressed R1 on him. He pressed R1.
You gotta hold that joint a little longer.
Yeah, he ain't let it marinate. He ain't let it cook. I can't tell if he really lost all that color or if that red's just so bright.
This shit had the medic in the back with the runner. But every number counts though. It was him, right? Yeah, it was him. Yeah, you're right. That man just stood there the whole time. I got a new matte screen protector on my laptop. It was good. Looks like you're like watching it clean.
Yeah.
I had a glossy one before and it was annoying.
You gotta go.
I'm beating his ass too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all both gotta stay behind forever.
Yeah, that's what you think. Yeah.
He's taking a sweet ass time too. Had a whole break and everything.
Now you finna go in here.
Sir, he says he's sorry about what? Sorry about Wade, sir.
Oh my god, they get me so tight when they do people like that, bro. I just...
He surrendered. He surrendered.
Did he really surrender?
Tell him the blindfold will be gone if he turns himself into the... He's a POW, Ryan. Can't take him with us. Our guys will pick him up.
I don't know what POW means.
Prisoner of war.
Oh, thank you.
That's the word I was going to use earlier when you were talking about the word that starts with a C, I think you said. Captives.
Yeah.
But that's something a little different than what... Prisoner of war is something different than I was trying to say. Yeah, then you think about like the beginning scenes where there's so many people and they're still fighting, so it's like you can't take the time to bury people. So
think about all those dog tags; those were just picked up,
and the ones that are washed away or drowned.
Yeah, exactly. Sunk into sand.
Take their left flank! Hold on and make sure they're down.
If I'm the opposition, I'm crawling away so fast.
Bro, yeah. But then you crawl away too fast, they see you. Right? Oh, squirming back there.
Yeah, where I would have crawled, they would have been, so I would have been clipped. He would have hit me with an RPG from close range.
Charlie Company, second ranger.
Anderson, Easy Company, 50506. AFC telling me third.
James Francis, Ryan?
Yes, sir. How'd you guess that?
No way. Nah.
Looks like you guys got hit pretty.
Why is that your reaction? Because of who it is or because they found him?
Both. Literally both.
Yeah, Matt Damon up until like a couple months ago was like my favorite actor, but I think Denzel Washington got the cake.
Ooh, great take. Great take. Denzel's goated.
Yeah, I think it might be Denzel, then Matt Damon might be second.
Damon really does some great work. Is Leo up there for you?
Yeah, he's up there.
What are you guys all about? We're here for him.
I want to watch more movies and just rank them for sure, like know who's who.
I think that's the dopest thing about acting. You can see the range.
It doesn't make any sense. Why? Why me? Why do I deserve to go? Why not any of these guys? They all fought just as hard as me.
Because you're your mom's last living son.
Like.
Tell her that when you found me, I was with the only brothers that I have left, and there's no way I was going to desert them. I think she'll understand that. No way I'm leaving this bitch.
Dead homies. How you feel about that AC? I wonder if they're respecting him more or less.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a... Depends what side you look at it. You kind of mess with them.
Saving Private Ryan was the one decent thing we were able to... God-awful shitty mess. That's what I was thinking, sir. Like you said, Captain, we do that, we all earn the right to go home.
But stay, like, wait till rescue comes or something? That's not it. I'm not gonna lie, that's not it, bro.
He said, I'm trying to go home. Wait, I'm trying to see my wife.
We gotta go home, bro. The boys said they trying to get on the game. Like, you gotta wrap this up.
That man said he's trying to see his wife, and now he gotta stay longer.
They're sure to do.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
he ain't getting none in a minute.
That way when you throw it, it should stick. It's a bomb that sticks. It's a sticky bomb. Come up with a better way to knock the tracks off a tank.
Now we gotta surrender our socks.
They gonna have mean blisters.
Word. Kid's like, what the hell did I get myself into? I should have learned a different language. I'm just openly, willingly, just dealing with dynamite around everybody that's there. He just blew the whole operation up.
Literally. Imagine you take one of them, that's their sock, and you see like sticky stuff on it. Like, hey, you put the thing on it already? Ain't it supposed to be black?
This don't smell like actual grease.
Should put the C4 all the way in. I can't, it's stuck. The sock won't open up.
Mad grenades inside his helmet.
It's gonna be a real show, huh?
His head was the bomb. Hey pal, you just flew in from stupid town? Trying to kill everybody? Audio still sounds good?
So what?
Audio sounds better?
I think so.
What does that sign say?
I was trying to read that too. It's like BYAA or something.
Yeah.
Edith Piaf.
What's she so upset about?
Her lover left her face everywhere she goes.
I'd do it.
Well, if you were in a situation like this, what kind of gun you getting? Would you be a sniper? Would you be a regular assault troop? What do you think your role would be if you had a preference?
I'd probably say sniper. I feel like snipers live longer.
Okay.
They keep their distance and they stay in like the best vantage points. So it's the weird.
So that's your reasoning?
Yeah, I would say so. Because if I'm an assault troop, they got the same guns I do, and they're just gonna shoot as many rounds as I do, and I'm probably gonna die. And they ain't have no glint back then. They can't even see where I'm at. I'm gonna put proximities all around me too.
Slip my own wrist. A strange bird up in...
That'd be me though. I'd been the person to bring some music. I need to listen to something. Just bumping many men. Just going crazy in the field.
That's your limit, right? That's what she says. Now, when you're over there, if you're ever scared, I want you to close your eye and think of these. You understand?
F that. You better think of them with John's off.
Oh god.
Trying to tell her to flash me real quick or something. Like, I'm in war. You telling me you want this to get me through? Have a little nip slip or something.
Are you alright, sir?
Yeah, I'm just keeping the rhythm.
Is it true you were a teacher back home? My brothers treated our teachers. No, sir.
He said, not after the way we treated our teachers.
Thank you.
Makes you think of anything, AC?
No comment.
I said they had a surprise for me, so they took me to the barn up into the loft. There was my oldest brother, Dan, with Alice. Alice at every branch coming down.
That's a freaking crazy description.
He loses the shovel, goes out of his grasp, goes up because of this thing.
Sounds like you told them it wasn't as funny at the end.
Nah, he's like, yeah, I should have went home.
Yeah.
Dan went off to basic the next day. That was the last night the four of us was 2 years ago. Tell me about your wife and those rose bushes?
No.
He said, hey, you volunteered your story. Don't want me asking me to volunteer mine.
Word. It's crazy though, like they really just came in and like took over their camp. Like these dudes that had it there, and it's like, alright, yeah, this is what we gotta do now.
Yeah, it's making me wonder, like, who's in that other guy? Like, what level in charge was he of that original group?
Yeah,
for him to like defer to him.
It was probably. Remember they said they got dropped like 20 miles off. I wonder if they. This is getting crazy, but I think they probably just had to appoint him. Like he was probably next in command or something like that.
Infantry, 50 plus G. Disperse. You know what to do.
Get some cover. Right. Back your elbow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what kind of contraption?
Looks like they're about to go play golf or something.
Yo.
They should have Vin Diesel driving that.
You remember in COD when they gave you those little rovers that would explode? The bomb ones? That looks like
RCXD? Or
yeah, something like no.
They were small. The R60s were small.
Yeah,
but you're probably thinking like
small.
a
I'm thinking like the tank ones that they would drive. The worst part, I just keep thinking, is like, you know how heavy that shit is. Like that was all real steel, real metal, like placeholder, makeshift kind of bullets.
Imagine them trying to fight them with the original group. But they added more from they added like 5 more from Tom Hanks' group.
Machine gun in this position, either Mr. Jackson in the bell tower.
And a whole game plan.
Yeah, it's like the whole game plan like you were saying.
Jackson's fine. Surround the metal.
No, y'all can't all be in the same one. Hey, what's that about? That's not protocol. That can't be protocol.
You might get a collateral. Whoa, whoa!
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's like the whole crew. This is starting 5. They might lose the whole team.
Oh, gross. Nah.
B.
Yuck.
That shit probably tastes like Marlboro.
I never understood that in the movies either. Because even in movies, like, are you forced to smoke for real? Or are you just smoking something fake? But even then, you're inhaling something that you shouldn't be inhaling.
Exactly. Yeah, you probably have to just be okay with smoking.
Yeah, that's insane. You gotta be butt naked sometimes. You gotta smoke sick sometimes. You gotta lose weight, gain weight.
Panzers didn't take the bait.
I'm bugging. That's a whole other person in front of him, right?
Yeah.
You gotta be pinpoint.
Yeah, friendly fire on.
Friendly fire, yeah. Thermites, Molotovs, all that.
I think they set up those
proximities.
Stickies.
Yeah, the stickies. Can I tell what that was? You know what that, did you see what that was?
I think it was like an ignition thing to ignite the.
That's what I figured, but I couldn't tell. Well, Isaac be saying, tick tick, boom. You finna get the
perfect timing.
Throwing that right, fire it all. Oh,
He blew himself up.
Oh yeah.
Did it explode early, or he just inked?
Nah, it probably took it too early, bro. That thing burns quick. I would assume so.
Yo,
that was crazy.
If you think about it, man sat down the whole time, had one job, had one job.
That's crazy.
I was in disbelief. I was like, did that thing just blow up?
Yeah, he sold.
Yeah, I'm like, he gonna stick it onto the wheels or something? No, okay, maybe he's gonna put it inside. No, boom. All right.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking he probably trying to jump on that ledge to just peek over and throw it into the hole. Yeah, whatever position that is, that's where I'd be. I'd be back there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Bottoms up, boys. Cheers. War is literally just trying different techniques of torture, if you really think about it. Inventing new ways of torture.
Get down, get down!
Yeah, you better lay down.
See, me, I'm built different. I would have ran to the tank's elephant thingy, whatever it's called, and I would have lifted it up.
Word.
So I go high, no bat.
Yeah.
Y'all went right under it and just lifted that with one hand.
Kizzy.
Are you alright? Get off of me!
Damn, one grenade would have been sufficed.
Word. One would have been fine. Y'all know there's 3 more tanks coming, right? Oh,
was it all their boys?
That's the
yeah,
ops. Oh,
all their boys got blicked.
Yeah, that sniper one shot at a time not gonna help. Oh.
Pincer move, Parker!
So like 7 of them went on one tank, threw 5 grenades, and they all just died.
What kind of gun would you have if you were in there?
Sniper for sure, bro.
Yeah.
I'm quickscoping mother efforts. I'm jumping off the tower, 360, Semtex cancel, shock charge cancel, YY fakey, no scope. Wow. He said, hold this for me.
Yeah, basically.
I'm out of 30 caliber.
Blessed be the Lord, my strength.
Well, yeah, he's like staying there though, right? And the tank about to explode on him, no? The tank was aiming at him.
Yeah.
He taking as much as he can't win him, I think.
He knocked one off of it, but I think there's still another one in there.
One's on the inside. How do you, like, I know I'm in the movie and watching it and stuff, but like I thought he's...
I would have saw that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When you take the first dude off the tank, you're supposed to know that.
We gotta try to flank it somehow.
Let me get it with a top shot.
I feel like all the war movies I've seen, we always in the like the underdog. Like it's always like 5 of us against 100 of them, or holding down something as the last stand. Like we the top dogs and make it a easy feat type thing. Those movies probably won't sell much. Oh, throw that bit back, throw that bit. Imagine throwing it to your other boys,
bro.
And this dude hiding, bro. I don't remember much from this movie, but that's the second time they threw a grenade in there. You gotta get out of there, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like at some point.
So they're asking him for ammo. Cloud.
Word.
That boy all about his efficiency.
Upham.
They called his name and he didn't respond. So they hoping it's not.
Oh, freaking hope not. Oh, another grenade finna come through. Beat up. Damn.
Meanwhile, Upham is downstairs.
Yeah.
Keep it a buck, bro. They was better off that being Upham when they shot the wall. Because, that man...
Why he peek around like that? Oh, that's why. Wombat. Look at this dude, bro. Dudes like this get me upset, bro.
Lass es uns beenden. Listen to me! Listen to me! Stop!
And Upham is right there, bro. He hearing him say stop. If I'm him, I'm haunting whatever his name is. And I'm forgetting his name. Hanto, whatever. Bro, you had your gun at him. Why you...
Bro. Come on, that's some cinematic dumb shit.
He had his gun and he said, "No, I'm gonna throw my helmet like you did. Now I'm gonna throw my gun."
Now I'm throwing guns. All the rubble around me, they throwing guns. Look at this kid. Look at this kid, bro.
Bro, I hate him, bro. I didn't want to spoil anything. Out of all the movies I've ever seen, he's the dude I hate the most.
Yeah.
Out of every single movie.
What's his name again?
Oppo.
Don't be a Oppo.
He's
ever.
an op. He's an op.
Yeah, nah, he an op for real.
Bro, I have no compassion for him.
He an op so bad they had to spell it twice in the same word.
Backwards and everything.
Literally,
backwards and
bro.
forwards.
Come on, bro.
Alright, hope we have to pause this. I'm gonna pause it and we gotta talk about that, bro. Cause
nah, because that's actually bad
I can't
works.
wait to the end, bro.
That's really bad works. You can't. There's no one no way anyone can vouch. That's
can't, bro.
terrible.
And like I know like everyone has a different opinion.
You don't shoot him walking when he down the stairs?
Bro.
I gotta snake him, something, slime slap. Like, come on, bro. Free thug. You gotta do it for somebody, bro. Please. Like, my lord.
I know people are gonna watch this and they like have different opinions and stuff. So I don't know like how my opinion is gonna rank compared to everybody else's. But I'm too critical War not, but bro, there's no excuse for that. No, like I understand that he's a typewriter or whatever, and they brought him to the war, bro. But my thing, and I said this in other war movies as well, it's one thing, and I don't want to say coward loosely because you got to be a different type of person to be in a situation, even if it's against your will. But it's one thing to be like Apple, right? And you just are scared and you die yourself.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to be scared and cause other people to die for you. That's where I draw the line. And so this man could easily save that one person, maybe two if he acted faster.
Yeah. Not even acted faster, did his job in the first place.
Bro, that's terrible.
He just ran off and wanted to do whatever
Terrible,
he wanted.
bro.
That's why they have people in command. That's why they have a chain of command. That's why you follow rules. That's why you follow suit.
Bro. And I saw this movie for the first time. I went straight to Twitter, bro. I was like, nah, bro, I hate this dude, bro.
Nah, that's really bad. That's
like,
really bad.
I genuinely hate him. Like, terrible. You got anything else to say? Bro, like, I'm curious. Let me know down below, like, what you guys think of Oppo. Let me know if I'm too critical or what side I'm not seeing. But truthfully, like, giving y'all 100%, like, I hate that man tremendously. All right, I'm at 2:26, 22 seconds. Now he's jumping off the tank. Now he's on the floor. All right, bet.
You ever seen SpongeBob? You're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, Matt Damon been smart.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Quarterback in that hole.
Yes. That fire on there. Oh, we about to.
Panzer shrink.
Yeah. I wouldn't run in front of it. I'd run the opposite direction. Oh, that might be why. That might be why. Hold on. Let me stop. That might have been why. Yeah, look at this. Oh, I would have bashed his head on that freaking...
Nah, I'm using him as a shield.
Yeah, human shield.
I can't think of another person in any movie that I hate more than him. Truthfully.
Nah, yeah, that's really bad. He's #1.
And I think I saw like people defending him somewhere or something. I don't know, bro. I hate him, bro.
Those are the same people voting for Kamala.
We'll take it. You fall back.
That shit got no recoil. That shit. Bro.
They could kill at least 2 of them.
Grab some
off screen. They probably killing his boys. Like, who knows how many people died off screen because of him?
They didn't have many to begin with. Oh, what's that called? Can they shoot with the hook, like a harpoon?
With the harpoon?
What's that? What's that thing they just clipped Tom Hanks' hand with?
Oh, I thought it was a regular ass bullet.
No, it was like a hook on it. Nah,
that man ate a bullet early on. He was still alive the whole time.
Nah, yeah, he did eat that bullet.
I mean, a real one.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's picking up Oppo slack and then some.
Tiger coming across the bridge.
I got shot more than 50 Cent and still in the field.
Word. I always wondered that too. How much debris really ended up killing some people and not just like the actual infliction of a wound or something like that. And you never know because it's just a casualty of war. Oh, he's going deaf again. He's in that trance that he was when they were in Normandy. It's like the trance of the dude that was at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. That's a good point. Good connection.
They battering that dude.
Is he gonna see Oppo cowering? Oh,
Damon.
Even him? Oh, I didn't expect him to be like that either.
You know who would have not? Vin Diesel. Oh. Who's that? Which one's that?
That's the
Brooklyn dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need that. You need to get to that, bro. Because what do you say? You have a 30-second transfer to blow the bridge, right?
That's the dude that.
I was gonna say they let him live. That was the dude they let him live.
It is, right?
I think they said take 1,000 steps. That's the same dude, bro. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna see this kid. He's gonna see this kid. There's one that was nice to him, the one he was pleading to when he was digging the grave. Or he gonna see the captain and be like, "That's Captain." Oh my.
So now I'm blaming that on Oppo as well.
Yeah, now
that one gotta blame the captain too. Now I gotta blame the captain for him dying myself. So. Bro, I hate Oppo with a passion, bro.
Yeah, he's really crumbling right now, bro.
It's really unfortunate too. Like the captain really is shot because of that dude that he saved.
That's bad words. He's blowing the whole mission right now. You know who Oppo's like? In class, you ever had those people that pulled up to do a presentation and started crying because they were too afraid to present?
Oh, I
That's
hated
what
that,
Oppo
bro.
is. That's what Oppo is.
I hated that, bro.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? One bullet take on the whole tank, huh? At first I thought he might have clipped a C4 at Wizard's Plan or
Yeah,
something.
like a sticky or something like that. Yeah. At first, I thought he was just aiming down barrel to see if he could cause a malfunction or something like that.
I thought he was aiming at that thing that he was trying to pick up before he got blicked. Then he started aiming at the tank, and I'm like,
oh, now this nigga got balls.
I know, bro. It pisses me off.
Out of here. Where's the ammo? Where's the ammo, puss?
Mann, haltet die Schnauze. Upham. Verschwindet!
That's one thing that bothers me too. I mean, granted, these people don't know who they're sending out in the field to begin with, and they probably think like we need all the numbers we could get.
Yeah.
But to be honest, for me, bro,
that's why
you better off not sending those people on my team, bro.
Yeah. But that's why I think because of events like this that have happened so frequently in the world wars that happened before, in the Civil War and Revolutionary War, all types of wars, I think that's why they incorporate basic training. You have to have basic survival. We need to know if you're going to be able to be my backbone while I'm out there wounded.
Man was trying to go see his wife. Private Ryan over here trying to stay. I'm not gonna lie. This is a movie and everything, but they could have did without this. They could have had him survive.
Would have much rather take Oppo.
Oh, yo, for real.
I'd have sacrificed him. My dear Mrs. Ryan. No more shaking. Isn't that crazy? That's what the camera pans to.
Oh, you on it,
Finally at peace. That's crazy.
On his way home from European battlefields, reports from the front indicate James did his great courage and steadfast dedication after he was informed of the tragic loss. This great campaign to rid the world of
dog, I can't stand to look at this dude, bro.
Compensate you or the thousands of others who have suffered great loss in this tragedy. I might share with you some words, long dark nights of peril, loss. Pray that our Heavenly Father of your bereavement and leave you only the cherished memory.
Their plan failed. They just got bailed out by the people that just came.
Absolutely.
Timing is everything.
That plan failed like 5 times.
Abraham Lincoln, very sincerely and respectfully.
Should have known it failed from the moment where homie blew himself up.
Yeah.
That transition hard. You was right, that's right. They just kept calling him captain. Yes, sir.
Literally.
That's hard. They got like the Star of David for the the Jewish folk.
Remember the other dude that had it wrapped around his dog chain, and he was showing it to them, saying some word.
They wanted to come with me. To be honest with you, I wasn't sure how I'd feel coming back here.
They're showing his big ass family now too. John H. Miller, Cap 2 Ranger, BN, Pennsylvania, June 13, 1944. I don't think I've ever seen a see-through flag before. A normal flag, you wouldn't be able to see like through it like that.
Contrast and just letting the sun shine through.
Directed by Steven Spielberg, of course.
Steven Spielberg,
Of course.
the GOAT.
Where there goes our reaction to Saving Private Ryan. Alright, so we just finished Saving Private Ryan. What are your initial reactions?
First of all, great movie. Steven Spielberg did a great job. Tom Hanks, even though Matt Damon wasn't in it for long, he did a great job. I think those guys put on a phenomenal performance. The action, from the opening scene to the very end, every action scene was thought out, methodical. They really didn't miss any small details. They kept all the good things you need to remember in.
Isn't it crazy how graphic some of these movies be?
Yeah, that one was actually one of the ones on the more graphic end. The first one when they're coming out of the water and the dude had his face blown off. He turned it around and he had no face. Yeah, like stuff like that. That's the stuff that you remember in movies. That's great screen work. Yeah, looking for the arm. Oh man, bro, he was definitely looking for his arm.
The limbs flying off. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Oh, the dude that took his helmet off and then ended up getting popped because he took his helmet off within like a second. Yeah, they were really good. They did a lot of things well. I can see why that's one of the number one war movies of all time. I've heard the name a billion times, never gave it a shot, never cared to go give it a look for myself.
So and we're gonna get into more into that too in a bit, but it's crazy too because a lot of this movie, or most of it, if not all of it, was literally just in the war, where you would see another movie where they're someone was not in war yet and then they get into war and then that's where it picks up, or
they try to give you a full synopsis when this one's just
straight into it.
Yeah, you're coming on the journey with us. You're coming on to this little ride and figuring out what the heck we got to figure out too.
Yeah,
which is also really cool because then those are the ones that keep you engaged the full time. For it being a longer movie, it kept you engaged for most of the time because you're like, oh, something's gonna happen real soon. It's been too long since someone died, or it's been too long since something crazy happened, that you just kind of are like, all right, I'm gotta be prepared for something to happen soon.
So why did I choose this movie? I chose this movie because I know this is a really popular movie that a lot of people like to watch, and me being someone who likes watching first time reactions, these are one of the types of movies that you definitely want to see someone else see for the first time. And then I know too personally I hate Oppo with all my heart, and so I'm curious on what you guys would think about Oppo, whether my hate towards him is warranted or if I'm a little too extreme about that. So I guess that's another reason why I chose this movie. But I think lastly, I know you said you wanted to, I've been asking him to get on my channel, and he said, bet I have some time this weekend, what do you want to watch? And I asked him what kind of movies he likes, and maybe you can jump onto that a little bit more.
So I gave him a couple general or genres that I liked. I big into documentaries, history stuff. So the war stuff I'm perfectly fine with. I didn't even say it in the beginning, but I was like, I wonder if this is the Battle of Normandy. And I'm like, and then boom, it says, oh, this is the Battle of Normandy. Being one of the most sought after war movies, I knew I would eventually have to come across it. So I think this is perfect timing, just the stars aligning for us to be able to watch it together. But man, it was perfect. That movie was insane. The action, I think it was really well thought out. They did really good.
Isn't it crazy how there could be movies that exist like this that are so good that we just haven't seen yet?
Yeah.
And then some people go their whole entire life without knowing these movies exist, or hear that they exist but don't choose to watch it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because you could have brought up Apple before and I never knew who that was, or anything. We could have been walking and be like, that dude looks like an Oppo. I'd be like, what? That's one of your ops?
Nah, that's insane. Calling someone Oppo, that would be hilarious. Man, that's the highest level of disrespect.
Yeah, literally. That's my top notch disrespect level now.
Alright, so now that you watched this movie, what thoughts does this movie spur? What do you think about?
First, I think about the sacrifice that our troops made, that they don't get enough love. They deserve to basically do whatever else they need to live a comfortable life when they come back from that scenario. And secondly, I think about all the messages that never get relayed, the stories that kind of end on the battlefield that never get told again, the love letters that never get home, the thank yous, the I miss yous, the I hope you're still doing good, stuff like that. I think I guess the more memorable and sentimental things are the things that come to mind first, because you just see so many lives lost. And then I kind of am reminded by sacrifice too, to be we're in the greatest country ever. It's insane, and those dudes give up their lives so we can do things like this. I can watch a movie and make a YouTube video out of it. There's dudes out there that are out there risking their lives right now while I'm home making a YouTube video. So
yeah,
it puts a lot of life into perspective when you see movies like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm more of I'll go like watch like a comedy or something like that and try to cheer myself up, but I'll never throw myself into the deep end and remember all the stuff that happened before so I can be here. So it's pretty cool. It's a little like a, I don't want to say 360 because I don't want to get back to that point, but like a little 180, little reflection.
Yeah, and it's something that you touched on that is a good point. Like you think about the medic, like he was telling a story about like how he just wanted to talk to his mom, but he kept falling asleep so fast.
Oh yeah.
And then when she would come home early, he would pretend he's sleeping, and then he ends up dying.
And he misses
like,
those moments, man.
Yeah,
they look back on that. It's crazy because like those are the stories. Like I said, like those things are the literally just left on the battlefield. The battlefield's got 1,000,001 stories to tell for everybody that's been there. It's crazy. And then we were thinking about like we were talking about it during the breakdown of just one scene in the movie. How they were just going through dog tags as if like they were playing cards. Like they were just going through people's names as if it was like Ellis Island or something like that. And these are people that risked their lives. Like it's crazy. And those are the ones they found. I mean, like those ones that washed away, left in sand, covered in rubble, all types of stuff.
Yeah. No, it's insane. Then like going back to the whole story thing, like the sergeant didn't want to share his story, and it took him forever to even tell his troops that he was a teacher.
Yeah.
That's something that he used to deflect attention. But like, yeah, it's just so much going on, and like to your point, like how many stories are out there that didn't get told for us. Like I wonder if this movie is based on a true story or not, or if it's just complete ingenuity to create this. But yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Wow.
Alright, so what feelings did this movie create for you?
I think movies like this, you kind of feel a little bit of everything. They come in like waves. You kind of feel like you're on the journey with them. So there's times where they're sitting around telling stories and you feel all giggly and bubbly inside because you're like, oh, these dudes are connecting. That's pretty cool. Like that's just stuff that we get to see was camaraderie. Like people play sports. Those dudes were risking their lives. Like so their stories meant a little more. Like it could have been the last story they ever told. Something like a message or like you said, the kid that said he used to just pretend sleep while his mom was there, and now he wished he could go back, and he ended up passing away on the journey. Stuff like that. I also feel like it gives you a sense of gratitude, because you're like, dude, we said it from the beginning. I don't know if I could ever be put in that position. Being there, what 20? If I'm my age right now and I'm thrown into a war, I'm not getting far. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not getting too. You're gonna have to put me in a tank. Like, let me just run through something. Let me blow something up, I guess. Like,
well, you even said it yourself. You said if I had to choose, give me a sniper or something. That's like
give me something a little more distant. Let me start methodically thinking stuff. Like I'm an overthinker. I gotta work things out. I gotta see how the field's playing itself, and that field moves a little too fast for my liking if I'm like an assault troop or something like that. So yeah, they're gonna have to keep me up in a way.
Yeah, I completely agree with everything you said. So and I don't want to touch on this too much because it's probably gonna be mentioned a few times and has been already, but I also say angry, like with Oppo, like that.
Yeah, there's so many things you see, but like it's like our hindsight's 20/20, right? Because we're angry now. I mean, in the moment, yeah, but Oppo is a different case. He's got to go. Bless you.
Yeah, I'm curious on anybody.
Oppo's got to go. Can't have no Oppos around the group, man. I think that's why they included or started making it mandatory for like basic training. I need to know if someone's gonna be really about it when it gets to game time over there.
It makes you wonder though too, because even like Matt Damon said that he had basic training, and so I wonder like did Oppo just cower when things got hard? Like was it just too much for him at that time, or since he was like a telegrapher or whatever you want to call it, if he had to skip the basic training or like, I don't know, but yeah, it's crazy.
I'm pretty sure their basic training is probably way different than something where they're just there to save lives. They kind of know what's going on, and they're used for their smarts more than their physical attributes. Like I think that's the one thing that I think doesn't get mentioned a lot is how I want to say creative or like precise things of war are. Like you have people that do specific actions at specific times for specific reasons. And one of those things fall out of line, and it's downhill. It could cause a life. It could cause a bunch of casualties. It could cause a whole mission to fail for your whole country to be taken over. Like, so it's crazy.
Yeah. So what moments, characters, or ideas resonated with me, and why? I'll say the captain when he when they were all, I forgot the word they used, but when they were all like sharing their like annoyance or their complaints with him, and then they were like, oh, what are your complaints? And he's like, oh, I'm not allowed to share with you guys because you guys are like, it goes upward.
Yeah.
And to me, like him just being a good leader overall in the movie, that kind of like resonated with me because like I've been in leadership positions, like whether it's clubs, organizations, or teams, whatever the case may be. In as a leader, you kind of have to like take stuff to the chin and not share like how you feeling, and
talk about swallow your pride. For real.
You have to like do things for the best of the team and like not show them how vulnerable you can be, because you don't want to worry them, or you might just have the ability to absorb more heat than they do. So you just take more that they don't see. So I think that resonated with me, just because of my prior experiences, and also I think even like with like mental health and like as a guy, I feel like it's hard for us to really like
this
open up.
Open that door for a lot of people.
Yeah, so it's like hard for guys to open up in general, and like be vulnerable. And so you see him like not trying to share too much that he doesn't really have to, especially with like his history of like losing so many people. You see how he's more reserved with loss and all that. So
he knew his total right away. That stuff sticks with you.
Yeah. What about you?
I kind of resonated with the guy that I want to say was second in command. He was kind of balls to the wall, but like contained. Like he knew when to step it up and when to dial it back. He was someone that gave it his all at all times. The dude took a bullet and was fighting dudes for about like another 15 minutes in the movie after taking a bullet. Saying, oh, I just got hit in the back, I'm fine, don't worry about it. Throwing grenades that have already hit him that are about to explode at him, throw them right back.
So why does that resonate with you? Like, why does it resonate with you?
I feel like I do really well in adaptability. You put me in some position where I need to elevate my game to be better and elevate the people around me so we can succeed for this. I can do that. If I need to dial it back and let someone else take the lead, but I can be accompanying to the ones that are lost, or not lost, but being like the gel to the group, I can definitely do that. Because at one point he was willing to kill someone else for the better of his captain, which I mean, it's probably not best to do when you're a couple men down, but I mean, like, that's the way things are. Listen, if this is our captain, this is our leader, we gotta follow him, we gotta get through this. I trust him enough to get us through here. Why are you trying to mess this plan up? Let's all make it home safe. I mean, we all have an end goal that we need to get to. And I think I can see the end goal and keep things in perspective at the same time, which is pretty cool.
Favorite moment, I'll say I kind of have like two. I'm not sure which one ranks higher as of right now, but the first one I kind of liked how when they were like in that little cave or whatever, and they were like bonding as a team. When he first mentioned like all the 94 deaths and all that, and the health dude was mentioning, the medic was mentioning his story with his mom and all that. I like that scene a lot too, because you got to see like inside each person on a deeper level compared to the rest of the movie. And then also like I liked when after they found Ryan, they started working together, but you really saw the leadership come over with Sergeant Miller, aka Tom Hanks.
Captain Miller.
Yeah, like he was like going crazy like with the game plan, and then after everything was done and settled, you saw them like listening to music and bonding over that too. So I think those were two of my favorite moments.
Yeah, I enjoyed when I found out who Private Ryan actually was. Because he kept it a really good secret, and the way they found him was pretty funny too, just popping up out of nowhere like that. And my second favorite is probably when Apple ended up killing the opposing, I want to say Frenchman, after letting him slide earlier.
A German, or maybe, I don't know.
He probably was a German.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't remember. But killing him, trying to, I guess, avenge himself in some sort of way, because that dude was a terrible person. Yeah, I think him getting his little revenge on that guy. I think he should have just put more than one bullet in him, but I mean, that's just me.
Yeah, he should have did a double tap.
Yeah, he should have did something like that.
Yeah, 'cause I guess it's kind of, maybe they said it too, maybe so you guys are probably screaming at us, but yeah, it's not really clear whether they were German or French. 'Cause I know he said he said F Hitler, and I know the guy, the translator, Oppo, said he knows French and German.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why it's confusing. And I know I saw a French flag somewhere.
Yeah, I saw a French flag on a couple shoulders.
It's kind of confusing whether he's French or German. So if you guys know, let us know down below.
Yeah, please.
Alright, so what would you say your least favorite moment is then?
Man, it's gotta be when Captain died. Because the same dude that Oppo was trying to befriend earlier when digging a ditch when the medic had died.
Okay.
that dude ended up being the one to shoot Captain when Captain was just trying to blow up the bridge to keep the rest of the team alive, and wouldn't have been in that position if it wasn't for Oppo. So it's probably that, and then when he let two of those other soldiers upstairs in the building die as he was just curling up into a ball of
cowardice.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want to say something too
Yeah, I don't want to
crazy.
say nothing else. Yeah, I think he knows what he was. Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, I see. Like everything that bad, for the most part, stemmed from Oppo for sure. I completely agree with those 2 points. I know I mentioned that during the action, so I don't want to spend too much more time on it. I think something I do want to mention though was the parts I didn't like were one when that wall fell, and they just started shouting back at each other. Like, I'm gonna see this in a lot of reactions most likely, but I'm big on like decision making and like common sense and all stuff like that, and what you should do, like what I do and all that. So like just seeing them have like a shouting match made no sense to me. So that was one of the moments I didn't like too much. And then I think another moment that I didn't like was when your boy that you resonated with threw his helmet at the dude because he threw his helmet at him.
He threw his helmet and then he threw his gun. He had his gun and he was gonna shoot him, and then said, "Nah, I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm gonna drop this rifle I have and take out this handgun."
Yeah.
To then have a handgun battle. I killed him and I threw a helmet at him.
Like I'm not gonna be too critical on that one because maybe like at the heat of the moment, like frustration runs high or whatever the case may be. Like he's scared, angry that he's gonna die, or whatever. So he just starts throwing stuff. But like, bro, literally had a gun. Was about to shoot him. The dude, he was quicker than the dude, so the dude, all he could do was throw his helmet. So he said, "Oh, you gonna throw your helmet at me? I'm throwing my helmet at you." And it's just like, bro, like what? Like, so then he ends up getting shot because of that, and I'm sure that adds to his like him dying overall. 'Cause I know he got shot another time after, which was definitely the finishing blow, but I think that definitely didn't help either. So
those two were really good, actually.
Yeah, there was one moment too that I felt was kind of dumb too. I just completely forgot what it was. But yeah, I would say those are my least favorite moments outside of the elephant in the room being Oppo. So.
Yeah.
So would you say this movie impacts your life at all? If so, how?
Yeah. I want to say it definitely opened my eyes more. I have way more respect for our veterans that have gone through a lot. And especially like the older ones that you could tell never really have anyone or something like that. Like in America, we don't treat our veterans as good as we should. Those dudes risk their lives, and the ones that did pay that ultimate price aren't here to tell their stories and stuff like that. So kind of opens you up to that now. Like the Veterans Day and all the other holidays we give to our troops mean a whole lot more.
I'll say the same thing for sure. Like it definitely, at the end of the day, like you said earlier, we're here watching the movie and reacting to it on YouTube in the comfort of my house with AC on and nice clothes on, whatever the case may be, like a lot of privilege. Whereas a lot of these people here just like it showed one of the scenes, the food that they were eating.
Yeah.
And then just like didn't look too appetizing, and then even like something as simple as them having to donate their socks for the bomb. Like, I'm granted it was probably just like a little sarcasm, whatever, but the dude was like kind of tight that he had to give up his socks, and so just like even like simple things like that is just you really take for granted. So I definitely feel like it definitely impacted my life similarly to yours, where like it just reminding you of a level of privilege that you have that others did not have, and other people outside this room are not even aware of such privileges that they hold, that there's such a discrepancy.
So true. We get to live a comfortable life where a lot of people never get to. They lose their life trying to give us this comfort. So it's puts into perspective for me.
And Monday's Memorial Day too, right? Or am I bugging? Or is it Labor Day?
Labor Day.
Labor Day. All right. Yeah. All right. So what would you say your biggest takeaway is?
Almost kind of like what impact it left on me. Now when I see someone like in a diner or in an open setting where I have time to kind of connect with someone, once I see like a gentleman or female, someone with like a veteran's hat or something like that on, now I'm gonna start peak. Like my interest is now peaked. I'm gonna like be like, hey, what's like some stuff you remember, some good times, some bad times, like preferably the goods, more than to bring up the bad, because I don't want to start strike up any PTSD for someone. But definitely giving them the chance to be heard, I guess, or like to tell those stories that they had to live with for God knows how many years, and they've been keeping it in, and they probably don't really tell anyone. They kind of like their grandkids don't really listen, or their grandkids are too young, or they live in different states, stuff like that. Like the regular life things that happen that they don't really have anyone to talk to. I think those people now have my interest way more peaked. I'm going to give them, like, I don't want to say the time of day, because I like would give anyone the time of day, but give them more of a place to be like, hey, listen, can I like just sit down, let's talk, and tell me what. Like,
Yeah, I got a similar feeling with that when it came to like when I was younger with the Holocaust, like watching those movies in school. Like it always made me want to just sit down and talk to older people in general and just like, how was it back in your day? Like,
tell me, because you've lived it. You've lived four of my lifetimes. You gotta have some more info that you can disperse like disperse on.
Like even in my job, where like the people from the New York office, like I would ask them like, oh, where were you during 9/11? Like I would just ask them stuff like that. So
yeah, it's true. We were children. We were babies. We don't even remember.
Yeah. I guess for me, my biggest takeaway is kind of going back to that story with the medic of his mom. I think the biggest takeaway for me is just take advantage of the moments you have with those around you, whether it's friends, family, anyone really. Take advantage of those moments because you don't know what's going to happen the next day or even the next moment. So I would say that's probably my biggest takeaway.
Yeah, man. Love who loves you. Love them harder. Love them out loud.
That's hard. Alright, so would you rewatch this movie?
Yeah, 1,000 times yes. I'd definitely watch it. I mean, I don't know how you didn't see Vin Diesel the first time, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure like any good movie, there's always something else that you end up catching on the second time or the third go around. And I think I caught it on the first one, which I was surprised when he when the captain was finally like at rest after he had passed. The camera zooms in onto his hand, the one that used to shake, and there was like no more shaking. There's like little small subtle things that you can take away from a movie
that was
like
a great observation.
Yeah, stuff like that I think is huge. I think that is kind of what makes a movie a movie. Those little things are the aspects that kind of resonate with you and kind of resonate with certain crowds. So people, it's different strokes for different folks, I guess. But like that, like those little minor details are the things that kind of resonate with me from a movie like this. So I'll definitely be watching it again.
Yeah, for me, it's a kind of a two-sided thing where I would rewatch this movie, but only if I'm watching with someone else who might have haven't seen it before.
I can see that.
Just because how mad Apple gets me. Like I kid you not, and I think I mentioned it in the prior reaction too, because I watched all the other, not all the other ones, but a lot of war movies before this one, and I was mentioning in one of them, if I'm not mistaken, how I don't know if I'm gonna react to Saving Private Ryan because one I already seen it, and so if I do see it again, I'm gonna have to watch with someone who hasn't. But also it frustrates me. Yeah. And so I'm gonna see if I can find a tweet of when I tweeted how upset I was with Apple, so I get an idea of when I saw this movie. Right now it's August of 2024, so we'll see when I saw the movie. But yeah, he gets me so furious that if it's not with someone that hasn't seen this movie before, I don't think I would watch it again personally.
You wouldn't watch it if you could just bash Apple the whole time?
By myself? Like, I don't
like with someone else that has watched it.
Yeah. So that would be another situation.
How dumb is this guy?
Yeah. As long basically, if I'm with someone else, I'll watch it again. If I'm by myself, no, I wouldn't. Yeah. Probably not. No.
I can get that. I mean, like if it's like on like FX or something like that,
probably keep it on.
Yeah, exactly.
So now we get into the famous rating, where we rate movies on a scale of 1 through 11. It's essentially a scale of 1 through 10, with 11 being only for the utmost Mount Rushmore-esque type movies that impact you or you just love, that favorite movies of all time. So on a scale of 1 through 11, what would you rate Saving Private Ryan?
Are round numbers considered rookie scores on this channel?
Rookie scores? Round numbers?
Yeah. You ever seen the guy from Barstool, Dave Portnoy? He says round scores are like rookie scores.
Okay.
So like,
you can do decimals.
Yeah, I could do decimals. Yeah. I think I understand why this movie is one of the top-rated war movies, and I give them all the credit. That was an amazing work of art, I guess you can say, they put together, because they really did a lot. I want to give them... Man, Apple's going to drag the score down, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But then again, it's just like, damn, they did well at that role for him.
Yep. And that's probably portraying what happened too. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm right around like 9.5 to like 9.7 area.
Oh wow!
Because I think it's really up there. I think that was like the graphics. It wasn't like it was. You ever seen like a movie and it's just like, oh, that's ketchup or that's red water or like food colored water or something like that. Like you could tell they took the time to make sure it felt real in all the actions. You felt like you were with the group. Like, and even when you said, I wonder how they get these camera angles when they were in the rubble with all the buildings and stuff like that. He's like, I wonder how they do that. Those kind of things like that is what kind of makes a movie just a little, you feel me? Tweaks it up a notch. So I feel like that's why I'm up there.
Yeah. I don't remember when I ranked the other ones. which is probably a good thing because I don't want to rank this a certain rating because I ranked the other ones. But off rip, like as I'm watching this movie, I'm thinking 8 in my head.
Yeah.
Because the Oppo thing really just pisses me off, and so like it was a really good movie, and I would argue maybe like 8.5.
Yeah. I think one thing that might drop my score even now a little lower now that I think about it, I probably didn't like factor it in at first, how little Matt Damon was in it. That dude's a phenomenal actor, and you can use him probably a lot more. If he comes in like a little sooner, maybe he comes in 20 minutes sooner, he probably has some funny lines. He has something that makes you resonate with him more as someone. But I mean, I still get it. It was a whole mission to save him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be a little more generous and give it 8.5. I think that'll be my final answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the whole entire movie 8 was screaming at me, but I think I'm gonna give it a 8.5. I think the only tricky thing is like I seen Hacksaw Ridge and I seen I don't know. I think Hacksaw Ridge might go above this one. So if I'm saying less than 8.5 on that one, then it kind of contradicts this. Fury, I don't remember if I like that one more than this one. I know I like this comparable to Hacksaw Ridge, so maybe this one. I don't know. The Oppo is just really freaking. I prefer the cast more on this one than the other ones for sure. But just Oppo just really kills me. Like,
and I think I've seen Fury. I really can't remember it, but I know I've never seen Hacksaw Ridge, so I wouldn't know how to compare that one.
Yeah, and maybe. All right, I think I'm being a little too critical. Yeah, I think this movie's up there for sure. It might be a 3-way tie with those. Yeah, I'll give this one 8.5 though. Hopefully that's more or less the same when I give the other ones.
I think that's a valid score.
Yeah. I think it's like a 3-way tie because they all had things I didn't appreciate. So, yeah.
Where does your on this?
And they're all related to basically the same thing of why I didn't appreciate. Like literally, like no spoilers. Like
okay. So on this special rating, where's like your? When do you know something's like a I'll come back and I can rewatch this again kind of movie? Is it like over 8? Is it like?
So my thing too is it's a good question. Like there's movies that could be ranked lower that I would rewatch again still, as long as if I enjoyed them for like if I'm not taking it too serious or like I wouldn't mind putting it on in the background, stuff like that. For me, like this movie does a great job evoking the anger emotion out of me, and so that's strictly why I wouldn't watch this again by myself. Whereas there could be like another movie that's rated like a 9 that I might have reacted to before, and I said I wouldn't watch this again because it seemed pretty simple. Like I'm not going to gain anything more from watching this movie. Whereas in this one, I definitely can see how I can gain more from watching it again. But the anger solely is the reason why I wouldn't watch. So it's for me when it comes to rewatch value, and that's why I have 2 separate questions. It's not directly tied to the rating at all. There's some correlation, but it's not causation.
Yeah, I really don't think it's based on rating for me either.
Yeah. And with that goes our reaction and review to Saving Private Ryan. How'd you guys like our reaction? How'd you guys like our review? Let us know by liking and commenting down below. I know I have a lot of questions written in the bio and went over them for the review. Let me know how you guys will answer that down below. And if there's any other questions you recommend that we start asking going forward, so that way I can ask them in future reactions. If you guys are enjoying my content, feel free to leave a like so other people can see from the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys want to see my full-length reaction, highly recommend you check out my Patreon link down below.
Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. And if you want to see more from me, you want to stay up to date, highly recommend you turn on post notifications so that way you know whenever I'm posting. And if you want to see more from me, highly recommend you check out my social medias link down below. So if you want to see more movies like this one, YouTube suggests you click here. And if you want to see other standalone movies, YouTube suggests you click here. Thank you guys again for your time. AC, got anything to say?
Man, glad to be here. Glad to be a part of the Ranger family. Thank you guys for welcoming me, and hopefully I'll be back on and see you guys soon.
Definitely. Thank you guys for giving us your time, and peace out.